Zidane Danny, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. In today's video, we are going to be talking about My Hero Academia School Briefs. This is my final thoughts on the first volume. Um, I have done a review already of the book already. However, that was mostly spoiler free, while this one is going to be is going to have some spoilers. I have read the entire book, so now I can actually give you my actual thoughts on this whole thing. So, first off, what makes this book good? I've mentioned already that I am willing to consider this book canon. Um, this first one focuses on Parents' Day and basically the time around that day, um, basically explaining the whole situation that is going on between when they dealt with Stain and when they do their test to actually go to the actual um, midterm test. That is basically what this is. That's where this is taking place. So it's taking place not necessarily in the after season 2, but near the end of it. And basically that's what this is. Um the volume itself is really good. Starting off the story, it starts off by introducing you to the story. The prologue is not really a prologue, it's literally just taking part of what is going to be happening at the end and giving a bit more frame of reference. It's honestly a really good prologue, but it could have been better. That's the simple fact. Um, After the next part, I want to make sure I say the notice from school is basically the kids finding out, oh, it's going to be Parents' Day. There's a lot of little things to actually introduce us to the rest of the class, such as showing how much Mineta is a jerk that needs to be killed, and a lot of other things like that. A lot more development of certain characters, such as Aizawa, um, as well as Todoroki and Ida, how the friendship between them and Midoriya has grown, and stuff like that. There's also a few other things like Todoroki's interactions with his mom and his sister. The next part uh, deals with a lot of the interactions between the UA teachers. Honestly, it's kind of insane to think about all that happens in that part because of the fact that these these guys are the worst teachers you've ever met. They just go on tangents and eventually just think, what would we do if we had actually become villains instead of heroes? And it's just the stupidest thing, but it's so funny. So that's basically all that one is. And it's basically building up the fact that what is going on in Parents' Day with the whole villain isn't actually going to be happening. Um, the whole prologue and stuff really builds this up to be like, this is going to be really dangerous and blah blah blah. This is going to be the most intense thing you have ever seen. But in actuality, from part 3 onward, you're basically seeing, oh, this is not actually happening. This is, well, it is happening, but it's not real. It is completely fake. The students are going to not be in danger. Well, they might be in danger, but the parents aren't really in danger. The teachers are all there to make sure that nothing bad actually happens and stuff like that. Um, so, like, later down the line when something is bad is happening that the kids can't stop, one of the teachers does step in, but you don't realize it at the time. um Part 4, Theme Park Panic, is honestly a really great group of interactions. And the same actually goes for Heartwarming Trio. Both of these deal with a lot of interactions between the different kids. Heartwarming Trio deals with Uraraka, Ochiko, or Uraraka, Suyu, and um, Momo, and basically their interactions with each other for this little mission that they go on, where they have to stop a thief, kind of, and it's just the stupidest thing, and really develops how much Uraraka likes Deku. Um, and the other one, Theme Park Panic, right? I believe that was what it's called. Yeah, Theme Park Panic basically develops more of the boys: Ida, Mineta, Kaminari, and Tokoyami. They all get a whole bunch of time just to spend together, developing who these characters are. And Tokoyami so far has gotten a little bit of an arc in the actual anime and the manga, but it was still a pretty small amount. And the same goes for Mineta and um, Kaminari. Basically, these guys are some of the few people who haven't had a full arc for themselves, even though they have been developing over time. But this actually gives them each a decent amount of time to develop, especially Tokoyami getting the chance to actually basically be a hero to a little girl who has just gained her quirk, and it's honestly more heartwarming than the Heartwarming Trio part. And then part 6 is Parents' Day, which is the actual battle um, between the kids and the villain. And the villain is actually All Might, just pretending to be a villain so that they can do a little test. It's honestly a fantastic thing, and I really hope that they actually do more stuff like this. Because it's these little school activities don't really get that much attention in the actual manga and anime. So if they can actually put more of this stuff into the actual series, that would honestly be great. As well as obviously more of this stuff in the actual light novels. And then the epilogue just has a bit of a encounter with Endeavor and his whole reaction to finding out that Parents' Day is happening. And he missed it, and it's honestly really funny. Uh, but that's pretty much all that there is to say about what happened in School Briefs Volume 1. Honestly, like I said, it is a fantastic story that really does get to help us learn more about these characters. We don't really get too much time in the anime and manga to learn about every single character. Even though we know about most of the characters, this series really does develop them a bit more than they usually get. And that's honestly a fantastic thing. Like I said before, I would actually love to see these get turned into movies because, quite simply, they are the perfect material to actually form into little movies to basically bide people over until they can actually make a movie that makes more sense than the previous movies. Seriously, those two movies do not have as much canonicity as this could. So, yeah. Um, there's a lot of other things happening in this, and honestly, I really do like this series. But unfortunately, that's all that I can say about it for now. The next one is Volume 2, and I'm really excited to start reading this. This one deals a lot more with the summer camp, so look forward to my video about that probably within a few weeks. But anyways, guys, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of School Briefs, and of course, if you have any theories, I'm actually, like I said, I do consider these books canon. So if you have a theory that connects to these, then definitely let me know, because I am intrigued to actually hear what you have to say. Of course, if you are new, definitely subscribe and ring that notification bell. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. leave your comments and theories down in the comments below. If you are going to leave a theory, make sure to use the hashtag theory review. And of course, if you want to support the channel even more, then definitely head down to the description and check out all of the links down there, including my social medias and the ways that you can support the channel with actual money. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys next time. But on.